Hi, I'm here to do about how to hand punch hair. First of all, I'm going to tell you how to make a tool to do it. The first ingredient you'll need is needles. I'm just going to use one from quilting set, and when you make these, you'll probably want to make at least 2 of them for different sizes. And next thing you'll need is some type of safety goggles, because you don't want pieces of metal hitting you in the eye. And then you'll want to get some type of wire cutters or something else. Okay, you take the needle, I'm not sure how well you can see it, and you need to cut it at an angle, kind of like this angle. I hope everyone can see. I'm not sure if it's 45 degree or what. Then just snip the tip off, which can be a little tough depending on how big the eye is. This one's a little more difficult. Okay, you snip the tip off, and now you have it open where you can put the hair in. And next, you'll need some type of handle. It can be lots of different things. You can use a pin lid, or this is just a little piece from a sucker I had, and you can put it in however you want. I'm just going to use some masking tape because it's easy and fast. And just make it however is comfortable for you. And it doesn't have to be extremely long. See, it's just kind of short, because that's all we need. At least that's all I need. Some people might need longer. Okay, now for the actual punching of the hair. First, you'll need some type of hair. This is just cheap stuff I got from Dollar General. I think it's made for braiding in people's hair. I'm not really sure, since it's not something I really need, but it's just synthetic hair, and this is really cheap. And then you'll want to cut it to twice the length you'll need it. Sure. Let's see, I'm not seeing the question. The end of the eye, I'm not sure what it's called, just I guess it's the bottom part, the opposite end from where the point is, at least. Well, you need to leave the point, you need to leave it open, because that's where you put the hair in. And I think I'm answering the questions right. If not, reword them, sorry. Okay, so any other questions before I move on? Okay, you'll need to cut the hair about twice as long as you're wanting it, and then take it in your hands and fold it over, put it into the open area on the tool you created. And sometimes it's a little difficult because little stray hairs will want to go in. And I'm just using a bigger tool right now because it gets a larger area, but for detailed work you'll want to do with the small one. That's why I said to make at least 2 sizes. And I'll show with the smaller one in a minute. Then you'll need whatever you're going to punch hair into, which this is the zombie I was working on before. And it's best to work from the front to back, because that way you can get the shape right, and can always go back to fill in spots. And anyway, you just take the hair in the tool and you punch it in, and, well, in theory it stays. Apparently I didn't make that tool very well, So I'll use one I already have. Sorry about that. And it is a long process, so you won't want to use it all the time. Okay, sorry about that. Just punch it into the puppet, and when you pull it out, the hair should stay in. And if you decide to do a little bit away, okay, I'll try again. I'm going to use a smaller tool this time, so it's a lot less hair, but it's for fine detail, which you'll want to do towards the front. And it's about a third of the hair I used on the last time. You can use either latex or foam puppet, but this one's a combination of the two. And yeah, it's a combination of the two, but this technique should work on either type, which I have something else to show. It's a little bat I'm working on, so I'll show how well it works going into normal foam without any type of skin. And I'm just going to put the hair in it, in case you couldn't see before, because I couldn't quite tell, because I had to focus on the needle, sorry. And this is just the body, and on this I'm doing it at an angle, and see? Sorry, it's hard to see the angle sometimes. And you might have to trim it. Like, this is a little long, just use scissors, you can trim it. Any other questions? Do I need to repeat anything? Because I know I couldn't see some of it while I was doing it because I was focused on what was in my hands. I'll try. It's hard because I need both hands. I'll see how well that works. So far, not so well. Okay, I'm gonna have to tape it down. I think, or put something heavy on it. Right, that makes sense. Okay.